Hi everybody, welcome back to my live. Since I kind of ran out of time with you guys, I made my own homemade Sprite right here. Let's do a little taste testing. I don't know what it needs, but it needs something. This don't taste like my regular Sprite. It really don't. So that's what it looks like. Um, y'all make so we gonna okay. Make sure y'all get like some get like a get you a drink, hot tea, coffee, whatever you need. Ooh, get you something to drink. Like sparkling water. whatever. When I'm off the air, I get the yeah. She said, I don't know what it needs, but it needs something, right? It really do. It needs something. I don't know what it needs. It needs something. More of this. Much better. That tastes much better. Much better. You leave that on. Right. Okay. Okay, but next time I'm gonna do like at least like 7 minutes. Maybe like 6. Let's see. How many minutes should I do that for? 8. So 10. Get everybody situated. So I got my little drink here. And let's start with our little Bible study. With the book of Enoch, of course. Oh, my bad. My bad. I see. Come here. I see all of my. Hey, the bread is getting low, to be honest. The bread is getting low. Come here. I'm gonna put you right here. But y'all can't really see me. Y'all can't really see me. Y'all can't really see me either. Like that. Okay. Technical difficulty. Okay, y'all can see me now. So we're gonna be starting at 55. We're gonna put this right here. 55. Excuse me. Let's grab you. Y'all ready? Let's see. Come here. And after that, the antecedents of time repented and said, in vain have I destroyed all those who dwell in the earth. And he swore by his own great name that from their ends he would not do as he had done to all who live upon the earth. And he said, I shall put up a sign in the heavens, and it shall become a symbol of faith between me and them forever, so long as heaven is above the earth, which is accordance with my command. When I will give consent so that they should be sieged by the hands of the angels on the day of tribulation and pain, already I would have caused my punishment and my wrath to abide unto them. My punishment and my wrath, says the Lord of the spirits, king, potentates, dwellers upon the earth. You will have to see my elect one, how he sits in the throne of glory, and judge Azillah and all his company and his army in the name of the Lord of the spirits. I have none. Scriptures right here. 56. And then I saw there an army of the angels of punishment marching, holding nets of iron and bronze. And I asked the angel of peace, who was walking with me, saying to him, to whom are they going? These are the holding these who are holding the nets. And he said to me, they are going to their elect and beloved ones, in order that they may be cast into the crevice of the abyss and the valley. Then the valley shall be filled with their elect, not God's elect, their elect and beloved ones, and the epoch of their lives, the era of their glory, and the age of their leading others astray shall come to an end, and shall not henceforth be reckoned. The struggles of Israel with enemies. In those days, the angels will assemble and thrust themselves to the east at the the Parthians and Medes. They shall shake up the king, so that a spirit of unrest shall come upon them, and stir them up from their thrones. Hey, do you think this is Russia? It says, stir them up from their thrones, and they will break forth from their beds like lions, and like hungry hyenas among their own flocks. And they will go up and trample upon the land of my elect ones, and the land of my elect ones will be before them like a threshing floor or a highway. But the city of my righteous ones will become an obstacle to their horses. I want to pause here. I don't know where to find the scripture at in Ezekiel. Right here in Ezekiel, I don't know where to find this scripture at. So I'm about to use my laptop. It's in Ezekiel, and it talks about wait, is it in Ezekiel or is it in Isaiah? If y'all watching this on back, y'all probably will know that this scripture. Okay, I'm probably gonna. Okay. We're gonna look up in Isaiah first, because something told me it's in Isaiah. Let's see, Isaiah. Something, renew highways. Renew highways. Okay, I got Isaiah 40. I think this is the one, and I think did it say something like about the desert? Are you kidding me? Did it say I got Isaiah 40? I got Isaiah 40 and I got Isaiah 62. So we can go to Isaiah 40 for a minute. And I'm about to change this translation, because I don't know what type of translation this is. It's like the 21st century, yada yada yada. Okay. Does this relate? We can find the same one in Ezekiel. I don't know if Ezekiel says this or not. It says, comfort ye, my people, says God. Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem, and speak unto her that her welfare is accomplished, that her iniquity is pardoned, for she has received of the Lord's hand double for all her sins. The voice of him that cries in the wilderness, prepare ye the way of the Lord, make straight in the desert a highway for our God. Every valley shall be exalted, and every mountain and hill shall be made low, and the crooked shall be made straight, and the rough places plain. And the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together, for the mouth of the Lord has spoken. Okay, you know what? That's not professional. That's not professional. And that says 62 as well. kind of says the same thing what 40 says. Listen to this, y'all. It says, Go through the gates, prepare ye the way of the people, cast up the highway, gather out of the stones, lift up a standard for the people. Behold, the Lord has proclaimed unto the ends of the world. Say ye to the daughters of Zion, the daughter of Zion, behold, thy salvation cometh. Behold, his reward is with him, and his work before him. And they shall call them the holy people, the redeemed of the Lord, and they shall be called sought out, a city not forsaken. Because at first we were like first the daughter of Zion was forsaken, and now we're not. Okay, I got 40, 62. Yeah. I read that. I got 40, 62. I know it mentioned something about highways. Oh, well, I guess it's not the same. I saw highways and not that connect. I'm sorry. But we can, okay, let's see. Let's do Ezekiel. Ezekiel, highways. Okay. No, actually, it was basically Isaiah, to be honest. It was mostly Isaiah, right? Okay, so we are at highways. But the city of my righteous ones will be an obstacle to their horses, and they shall begin to fight among themselves, and by their own right hands they shall prevail against themselves. Man, wait, prevail. Wait. Man, I wish I can. You gonna say you need a tripod? Yes, I need a good tripod. Actually, prevail against themselves. Man shall not recognize his brother, nor a son his mother, until there shall be a significant number of courts from among them. Their punishment is indeed not in vain. In those days Sheol shall open her mouth, and they shall be swallowed up, and until it and perish. Thus Sheol shall swallow up the sinner in the presence of the elect ones. Okay, so I do not know where this at, but I know it's in Numbers. I know it's in Numbers. This is the first time where like the ground has opened up, and yeah, I'm just gonna say the ground has opened up. So we're gonna say Numbers, Quran. Oh, they said number 16. That's what they're saying. It's number 16, cause that's the name that came out. Like that's the name that I'm thinking about Quran and them. Okay, I do not want to read all of this, but I guess I have to, because this is a Bible story. Actually, we are going to have to. And I cannot pronounce these names. I really can't. It says, now Quran, the son of Hizhar, the son of Kohath, the son of Levi, and Daleth and Abraham, the sons of Ehab, and On, the son of Peleth, the sons of Reuben, took men, and they rose up before Moses with certain of the children of Israel, 250 princes of the assembly, famous in the congregation, men of renown. Okay, so I just want to point out, when I first read this story made me so mad, and I kind of like skimmed a little bit, and I was like, where is the Lord? Where is the Lord? Where is the Lord? And a little skin a little bit, and I saw the Lord, and like, oh, there he is, and I just kept reading. But this story right here pissed me off. Like, I'm be honest, I'm on Moses' side. Moses said, you always on my side. You always on the good person's side. Yeah, especially in the Bible. You're right about that. It says, and they gathered themselves together against Moses and Aaron, and said unto them, ye take too much too much upon yourself, seeing all the congregation are holy, even one of them, and the Lord is among them. Wherefore then lift ye up yourself above the congregation of the Lord. And when Moses heard it, he fell upon his face, and he spat unto Quran and unto all his company, saying, even tomorrow the Lord will show who are his. Hold on, let me move my mouse. Who are his and who is holy, and will cause him to come near unto him. Even him whom he has chosen will he cause to come near unto him. This do take you census Quran and all his company, and put fire therein, and put incense in them before the Lord tomorrow. And it will be that man whom the Lord doeth choose. He shall be holy. Ye take too much upon you, ye sons of Levi. Before I keep reading, I just want to say I feel like Moses set them up. And wait, hold on. And you wait. You gonna say how did he set them up? You gonna find out. Watch. Okay. Where we at? Okay, it said, and Moses said unto Quran, here I pray you, ye sons of Levi, seemingly it had it but a small thing unto you. The God of Israel has separated you from the congregation of Israel to bring you near to him to do the service of the tabernacle of the Lord, and to stand before the congregation to minister unto them. And he has brought thee near to him, and all thy brethren, the sons of Levi, with thee, and seek ye the priesthood also. For which cause both thou and all thy company are gathered together against the Lord. And what is Aaron? And ye murmur against him. And Moses sat to call Daeth and Abram, the sons of Elab, who says, we will not come up. God, that's funny. Right. It says, it is a small thing that thou hast brought us up out of the land that flow with milk and honey, to kill us in the wilderness, except thou make thyself altogether a prince over us. Moreover, thou hast not brought us into the land that flow with milk and honey, or give us inheritance of fields and vineyards. Wilt thou put out the eyes of these men? We will not come up. Here we go. And Moses was very wroth, and said unto the Lord, respect not thou their offering. I have not taken one ass from them, neither have I hurt one of them. And Moses said unto Quran, be thou all thy company before the Lord, thou and they and Aaron tomorrow, and take every man his census, and put incense in them, and bring ye before the Lord every man his census, 250 census. Thou also and Aaron, each of you his census. And they took each man his census, and put fire in them, and laid incense thereon, and stood in the door of the tabernacle of the congregation with Moses and Aaron. And Quran gathered all the congregation against them unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the glory of the Lord appeared upon all the congregation. And the Lord spake unto, here we go, here's the Lord. And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, separate yourself from among these congregations, that I may consume them in a moment. Here he go in his anger issues. And they always want to destroy something. And they fell upon their face and said, O God, the God of the spirits of all flesh, shall one man sin, and wilt thou be wroth with all the congregation? And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the congregation, saying, get you up from about the tabernacles of Quran, Daleth, and Aram. And Moses rose up and went unto Daleth, Aram, and the elect and the elders of the Israel followed him. It says, and he spake unto the congregation. Wait, hold on. You know, I should go draw closer. I'm sorry. It says, and he spake unto the congregation, saying, depart, I pray you, for the tents of these wicked men, and touch nothing of theirs, lest ye be consumed in all their sins. So they got up from the tabernacle of Quran, Daleth, and Aram, on every side, and they then and Abraham um came out and stood in the doors of their tent, and their wives and their sons and their little children. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I read this, I said the babies. I was like, no, not the kids. It says Moses, like you had to pay for the sins of your father right here. Like seriously, let's listen to what happened next. And Moses said, hereby ye shall know that the Lord has sent me to do all these works, for I have not done them of my own mind. If these men die the common death of all men, or if they be visit after the visitation of all men, then the Lord has not sent me. But if the Lord make a new thing, and the oath open up her mouth, the earth is a her. Okay, the earth, it says, swallow them up with all that appearance obtaining unto them, and they go down quick into the pit. Then ye shall understand that these men have provoked the Lord. They provoked him, y'all. What happened next? And it came to pass that he has made an end of speaking all these words, that the ground cave asunder, that they were under them. And the earth opened her mouth and swallowed them up, and their house, and all the men obtaining unto Quran and all their goods. They and all that pertaining to them went down alive into the pit. And the earth closed unto them, and they perished from among the congregation. And all the Israel that were round about them fled at the cry of them, for they said, least the earth swallows us also. Now this is what happened next. This is, it said, Moses set their asses up. And it says, and there came out a fire from the Lord and consumed the 250 men that offer incense. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the priest, that he take up the censers of the burning, and scatter thou the fire yonder, for they are hollow. The censers of these sinners against their own souls. Let them make their broad plates for a covering of the altar, for they offered themselves before the Lord. Therefore they are hollow, and they shall be a sign unto the children of Israel. And Eleazar the priest took the brazen censer wherewith they that were burnt that offered, and they were made broad plates for the covering of the altar, to be a memorial unto the children of Israel, that no stranger, which is not the seed of Aaron, come near to the offer incense before the Lord, that he be not as Quran and as his company, as the Lord said to him by the hand of Moses. I know, right? Messed up. So I guess God gonna do a new thing and open up the earth again. Oh, and then we have 57, y'all. We have 57. It says, and it happened afterwards that I had another vision of the whole array of chariots, and loaded with people, and they were advancing upon the air from the east and from the west until midday. And the sound of their chariots was clamorous. And when this commotion took place, the holy ones in heaven took notice of it, and the pillars of the earth were shaken from their foundations, and the pillars of the earth were shaken with its foundation. And the sound of the noise could be heard from the extreme end of the sky upon the extreme ends of the earth in 1 hour. Then all shall fall down and worship the Lord of the spirits. Here ends the second parable. We are going to pause here because I saw something that intrigued me. If this isn't a canon Bible, then I could test to it. Okay, it's actually in the canon Bible. It's actually in the canon Bible. It really is. Several times. Right. And we're gonna look at it. You're gonna say what intrigues you. So we are going to look at First Samuel. We're gonna look at First Samuel chapter 2, verses 8. I'm gonna tell you before I read the verse, I'm gonna tell you the what triggered me. What triggered me was when it says the pillars of the earth. Because if you know the flat earth theory, they believe that the earth is flat and it's a dome and it's sitting on like a pillar. But I feel like that's kind of contradiction because it says he hangs the world on nothing. That's the part that triggered me. Think about it. If it talks about the pillars of the earth and then in Job it says he hangs the world on nothing, what is that? So let's see. Pillars of the earth 2 and 8. He rise up the poor out of the dust and lift up the beggar from the dunghill to set them among princes and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's and he set the world upon them. We don't have to read all these verses. We don't. Just show me where it says pillars of the earth and I can see. See, like seriously, hey, do y'all think that's really a contradiction when it says pillars of the earth and he hangs the world on nothing? And it says the exact same thing. The pillars of the earth, it says in Job as well. I don't really see it. They only got the verse there. Oh, now this got question said the pillars of the earth is basically saying foundations. Hold on. Hmm. But they some translation says the foundations of the earth, not really pillars. What y'all think? Comment. Um and we at 58. And I began to speak another parent concerning the righteous and the elect. Bless, blessed are you, righteous and elect ones, for the glorious is your portion. The righteous one shall be the light of the sun, and the elect one in the light of the light of the eternal life, which has no end. We're gonna stop there. Has no end. We're gonna stop there because somebody has to use the bathroom, and I'm gonna put on a little commercial break. I didn't make the commercial break, but I'm gonna put on a little commercial break. We'll take this off. Right. Okay, we can put it on this commercial break. Was this one I saw? No, not that one. Not that one. I don't know what I saw. I saw something. Yeah, it was this one.
Hi, I'm your Yvonne Friend with Bible 805, and I'd like to give you an overview and a tour of the YouVersion Bible app. Let's get started.
Okay, I just want to tell you, are you getting sick or tired of carrying your Bible around? Then I'm gonna make it easy for you. Download the Bible app onto your phone, and it's called YouVersion. So this lovely person is going to show you how to use the YouVersion app. I use it all the time, and it's amazing. No reason why I use it is because I got like over 1,000 Bible verses highlighted. So let's watch. This is gonna be a 6-minute commercial break, and whatever time I come back, I come back. Like I'll come back.
Here we are on the YouVersion website, and to get to it, you go to Bible.com. Now, there are two ways that you can use this particular application. You can install the app, and I'm just going to go over to a little bit more about it. You can do it for the iPad, iPhone, Android, Kindle. It's 100% free. Here are just some of the versions that you can read with it. And this is what I use it mostly for. There's lots of different things that you can do with this app, with the website, but what I love it for is being able to listen to the Bible being read. I particularly like listening to the Message and to the New Living. Now that's just me, but the reason that I like that is I find that it's such a sort of good smack in the face where I cannot ignore applications when I hear it read in modern day versions. So just go to your app store, download it, put it on your phone, and you'll always have access to it. Now, before I leave this site though, and I want to show you a little bit more about it, let's just go to the Experience It Anywhere and look at the Bible versions page. Here are the many Bible versions that they have available for you. And this is quite a wonderful resource. However, having shown these to you, let me just say that I'm going to show you another application in just a minute that I use more often when looking at different Bible versions. But let me show you a couple other things that this site has that might be useful to you. This one right here, the videos, this is really good. Now you can go directly to YouTube to access a number of these, but it's very easy to do it through the app, either on your phone or on your desktop. The first one I cannot recommend enough, and that is anything that's by the Bible Project. Their stuff is just fantastic. Let me just open up this first one, and I'm going to play just a few minutes of it.
The first book in the Bible is a book you've probably heard of. It's called Genesis.
Genesis comes from a Hebrew word. It's pronounced Reshit, and it just means beginning.
Now, there's a lot of stories from the book of Genesis, and it's easy just to pull out a specific story and try to tell you what it might mean. But we think the best way to understand this book is to look at the book as a whole and show you how the whole thing is designed.
The book is designed to fall into two main parts. You have chapters 1 through 11, which is telling the story of God and the whole world. And then you have the second part, which is about God and Abraham's family, as chapters 12 through 50. And how the two of those parts relate, that's where you find the message of the book.
This is just a wonderful series, and all of the videos are like this, where they have these great drawings and they illustrate stuff, and it's really good, solid teaching also. So I can't encourage you enough to check out the Bible Project videos. Now let me go to a couple other things that they have. They also have the Life of Jesus movie. They have different sections out of it, and it's just a wonderful word-by-word rendition of the life of Jesus, and just a great way to learn more about it. They also have a rap version, and then they have quite a few other biblical things in, just different videos and stuff like that. To be honest, I haven't looked at the rest of these, so I'm not as familiar with them. But, they do have The Chosen, which is kind of neat. You can watch the whole first season on your phone through this app. They have just a lot of different things, but the stuff that I like the most, again, is, and can't recommend enough, is the Bible Project videos. These are fantastic. They also have a number of plans that you can do. They have a lot of different things: 5-day plans, 3-day plans for God's goodness, this Thanksgiving season, a devotional for kids. They have actually a whole app for children. They have different teachings on different things. To be totally honest with you, I haven't found these all that great. And maybe I'm just being negative, and forgive me for that. But I have friends who absolutely love them. So check them out. They're short. They don't take long to do. I guess part of it is I'm just not a big fan of devotional type things in general, because they sort of pick and choose, and sometimes the things aren't always as much in context as I would like. Let's go back to the homepage. They also have a number of just pictorial verses that are always encouraging. You get a verse for the day if you have it on your phone. You can again access all of this stuff either through your phone, tablet, or computer. So check out the U version at Bible.com, especially the one for your phone where you can listen to the scriptures. For tours of additional site.
How'd you like that? You like that? Amazing. You know what? I'm gonna make it like a little commercial, like how to a Bible app tour on the YouVersion, since I use that thing a lot. So yeah, let's get back into this. Okay, so we have here. It says no end, and the days of the life of the holy ones cannot be numbered. They shall seek light and righteousness with the Lord of the spirits. Peace be to the righteous ones in the peace of the eternal Lord. After this it shall be told to the holy ones in heaven that they should scrutinize the mysteries of the righteousness, the gift faith, what the hell? The gift of faith, I know it. The gift of faith, for the sun has shone upon the earth and darkness is over it. There shall be a light that have no end, and they shall not have to count days anymore, for already darkness has been destroyed. Light shall be permanent before the Lord of the spirits, and the light of the upright shall stand firm forever and ever before the Lord of the spirits. I love how the Bible says how God is going to dwell among us. Like, when he comes. Like, I love it. Who all want that? I surely do. I'm so sad. It says, okay. I don't know where this is at, but I know it's in Isaiah. I don't know if it says anything about darkness, but it says something about the sun. And I just want to go here with you guys. 26. Moreover, the light of the moon shall be as the light of the sun, and the light of the sun to be sevenfold as the light of 7 days. In that day the Lord shall bind up the breach of his people and heal the strokes of their wound. That's the part I want to get to. Okay. What in the hell? They shall not have to count days anymore, for already darkness has to be destroyed. Light shall be permanent before the Lord of the spirits. And says, and the light of the upright shall stand firm forever and ever before the Lord of the spirits. 59. In those days my eyes saw the mystery of lightning and of the light, and their judgment, that they flash lights for a blessing or a curse according to the will of the Lord of the spirits. And there I also saw the secrets of the thunder, and the secrets of the secrets of how, when it resounded in the heights of the heavens, its voice is heard in the earthly dwelling. He showed me whether the sound of the thunder is for peace and blessing, or for a curse, according to the word of the Lord of the spirits. After that, all the mysteries of the lights and lightning were shown to me, that they glow with light for blessing and for contentment. Okay. Whew. In the year 500 and the 7th month, on the 14th day of the month, in the life of the Enoch, in the same period I saw that the heavens of heaven was a quaking and trembling with a mighty tremblous nation, and the force of the Most High and the angels, 10,000 times a million, and 10,000,000 times 10,000,000, were actated with great actated. The the ancient of days was sitting on the throne of his on the glory, surrounded by angels and the righteous ones. When a great trembling and fear siege me, and my loins and kidneys lose control, for I fell upon my face. Then Michael sent another angel from among the holy ones, and he raised me up. And when he had raised me up, my spirit returned, for I had fainted, because I could not withstand the sight of these forces, and because heaven had stirred up and agitated itself. Then the heavens stood up. And then Michael said unto me, what have you seen that has so disturbed you? The day of mercy had lasted until today, and he had been merciful and long suffering towards those that dwell upon the earth. And when this day arrives, and the power and the punishment and the judgment which the Lord of the Spirit has prepared for those who do not worship the righteous judgment, for those who deny the righteous judgment, and for those who take his name in vain, it will become a day of covenant for the elect, and the inquisition for the sinners. On that day, two monsters will be parted. One monster, a female named Leviathan, in order to dwell in the abyss of the ocean, over the fountains of the water, and the other, a male called Behemoth, who holds his chest in an invisible desert, whose name is Adondayan, east of Garden of Eden, wherein the elect and the righteous ones dwell, wherein my grandfather was taken, the seventh from Adam, the first man, whom the Lord of the Spirit created. Then I asked the second angel, in order that he may show me how strong these monsters are, how they were separated on this day, and were cast, the one into the abyss of the ocean, and the other into the dry desert. And he said to me, you son of man, according to the decree to which it will be permitted, you will know the hidden things. Okay, know the hidden thing. You know what? Let's go to one of my favorite chapters in Job. Let's go to one of my favorite chapters in Job. Job 38. Huh. Well, we're going to talk about the behemoths first then. Behold now the behemoth, which I made with thee. He eats grass. Oh, it says he. He eats grass as an ox. Lo now his strength is in his loins, and his force is in the navel of his belly. He moves his tail like a cedar. Sounds like a dragon. Not a dragon, damn. It sounds like a dinosaur. The signals of his stones are wrapped together. His bones are as strong pieces of brass. His his bones are strong pieces of brass. His bones are like strong bars of iron. He is the chief of the ways of God. He that made him can make his sword to approach unto him. That's probably why he made. That's probably the reason why he got a sword is from this mother sucker. And it says, surely the mountains bring him for food, where all the beasts of the fields play. He lies under the shady trees in the covert of the reed and fens. The shady trees cover him with their shade. The willow of the brook compass him about. Behold, he drinks up a river and hates not. He trusts that he can draw up Jordan into his mouth. He taketh it with his eyes, his nose pierced through snares. Snares, snars, whatever. Canst thou draw out a hook with the can thou draw out Leviathan with the hook? It says, or his tongue with the cord with thou let us now, canst thou put a hook into his nose, nor bore his jaw through with a thorn? Will he make a supplication unto thee? Will he speak soft words unto thee? Will he make a covenant with thee? Will thou take him from a servant forever? Oh, this is a male as well. Wilt thou play with him as with a bird, or wilt thou bind him for thy maidens? Shall the companions make a banquet of him? Shall they part him among the merchants? Canst thou fill his skin with barded iron, or his head with his fish spears? Line thy hand upon him, and remember the battle, Do no more. It says, behold, the hope of him is in vain. Shall not one be cast down even at the sight of him? None so fierce dare to stir him up. Who is able to stand before me? It says, who has prevented me that I should repay him? Whosoever is under the whole, it says, whatsoever is under the whole heaven is mine. I will not conceal his parts, nor his power, nor his comely portion. Who can discover the faces of his garment, and who can come to him with his double bridle? Who can open up the doors of his face? His teeth are terrible round about. His scales are his pride, shut up together as with a closed seal. One is so near to another that no air can come between them. They are joined one to another. They stick together. They cannot be sundered. By his nesting, a light doeth shine, and his eyes are like the eyelids of the morning. Out of his mouth go burning lamps, and sparks of fire leap out. Out his nostrils goeth smoke as out of a seamless pot or cauldron. His breath kindles coils, and a flame goes out of his mouth. And his neck remaineth strength, and sorrow is turned into joy before him. The flakes of his flesh are joined together. They are firm in themselves. They cannot be moved. Lord have mercy. It says his heart is as firm as a stone, yea, as hard as a piece of the nether millstone. Then he rises himself up The mighty are afraid. By reason of breaking they purify themselves. The sword of him that lay at him cannot hold. The spear, the dart, nor whatever. His esteem iron as straw, and his bronze as rotten wood. The arrow cannot make him flee. Slingshots are turned with him into stubble. Darts are counted as stubble. He laughs at the shaking of spears. The sharp stones are under him. He spreadeth sharp pointed things unto the mirror. He marked the deep to boil like a pot. He maketh the sea like a pot of ointment. He maketh the path to shine after him. One who thinks the deep to be hoary. It says, upon earth there is not his like who is made without fear. He beholds all high things. He is a king over all the children of pride. We're going to pause here because my phone is going dead. Hold on. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, where are we at? We're talking about the Leviathan. That's what we're talking about. Yeah. Okay. It says, then I asked a second angel in order that he may show me how strong these monsters are, how they were separate on this day and were cast, the one in the abyss of the ocean, the other one, and the other into the dry desert. He said to me, you son of man, according to the decree to which it will be permitted, you will know the hidden things. Then the other angel who was going with me was showing me the hidden things, which is first and last in heaven, above it, beneath the earth, in the depth, in the extreme ends of heaven, the extent of the heaven, the storerooms of the winds, how the winds are divided, how they are weighted, how the winds divide the splitations, the opening of the winds, each according to the strength of its wind, divide. Wait, no, that's not what I meant. But how the winds divide in displations, and the openings of the wind, each according to the strength of its winds, the power of the light of the moon, how it is the right amount, the division of the stars, each according to its nope. In all the subdivisions, the thunders according to the places where they fall, and the subdivision of the lightnings according to their flashes of light. And it says, and the velocity of the obedience of the whole array of them. So the thunders have their respective moments of rest with patience, and each thunder is marked by its respective sound. Neither of the thunders nor the lightning become disjoined one from the other. Both go together in a single breath and do not part. For when the lightning flashes light, the thunder utter its sound. Also at that moment the wind caused the thunder to come to rest and divide equally the time between each one of them. For the reservoirs of their mountain moments of thundering is like the sand. So each one of them is reserved with the bridle and turned back by the power of the wind and driven in this manner all over the numerous corners of the earth. Now the sea breeze is masculine and strong according to the power of its strength. It holds back the air and in this manner is driven and dispersed among all the mountains of the world. The frost wind is its own guardian, and the hail wind is a kind messenger. The snow wind has evacuated its reservoirs. It does not exist because of its strength. And it says, but the mist, has its own resort. Wait, hold on. Wait, I missed something. It says there is in it only a breeze that descends from the reservoirs like the smoke, and its name is frost, and the wind and the mist did not dwell together with them in the reservoirs. It says, but the mist have its own reservoir, for its course is glorious. It has light and what it has light and darkness, both in rainy season and dry season. And it says, and its reservoir is itself and angel itself and angel. Yeah, the dwelling places of the dew breeze is in an extreme end of heaven and is linked together with the reservoirs of rain in both its courses of the rainy season and the dry season. Also, the clouds of the dew and the clouds of the mist are associated, feeding each other mutually. When the rain wind becomes activated, when the rain winds become activated in its reservoirs, the angels come and open the reservoirs and let it out. And when it is sprayed upon the whole earth, it becomes united with the waters which is upon the earth. And whensoever it unites with other water, it unites with the waters upon the earth, which is for the use to those who dwell on the earth. For it is nourishment for the earth sent from the Most High in heaven. So in this manner, there is a system, measuring system for the rain given to the angels. Wow, I knew that as a child. All these things I saw as a fair at all these things I saw as far as the garden of the righteous ones, and the angel of peace who was with me said to me, these two monsters are prepared for the great day of the Lord, when they shall turn into food, so that the punishment of the Lord of the spirits shall come down upon them, in order that the punishment of the Lord of the spirits shall not be issued in vain. It says, but slay the children with their mothers and the children with their fathers, when the punishment of the Lord of the spirits come down upon everyone. After that there shall be the judgment according to his mercy and his patience. So we have Second Baruch, 4 Esdras. Okay, Second Baruch. Second Baruch is not in here. I know first Baruch is probably in the Apocrypha. And 4 Esdras. I probably had to get my other one. Second Baruch and 4 Esdras. Okay. 4 Esdras is second Esdras. Gotta wipe this down. Wipe it down. 4 Esdras is second Esdras. Second Esdras. Are you sure it's second Esdras? 4 Esdras? Are you sure? For Esdras chapter 6. For Esdras chapter 6. 49 to 52. 49 to 52. Oh, and it actually says the exact same thing. Can y'all come and look at this? Now we about to dive into the Apocrypha. The Apocrypha. We're gonna do 49. Hey, focus. Okay. Okay, 49. What's 49? Then didst thou ordain 2 living creatures, the one thou callest Enoch, and the other callest Leviathan, and did separate the one from another for the 7th part, namely where the water was gathered together, may not hold them both. Upon Enoch thou gave 1 part where there was dried up the 3rd part, that he should dwell in the same part wherein are 1,000 hills. But unto the Leviathan thou givest the 7th part, namely the moist, has kept him to be devoured of whom thou wilt. And when upon the 6th day thou givest command upon the earth that before thee it shall bring forth beasts, cattle, and uncreeping thing, and after these Adam also, whom thou made Lord of all thy creation, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou hast made the world for our sake. As for the other people who also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing but be like unto spittle, has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. And now, O Lord, behold these heathen, which I have not been reputed as nothing, has begun to be Lord over us and to devour us. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover are given to their hands. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? Before I go back to Enoch, I want to check something. We got Second Baruch. It might be in that book which I got. Or let's see. Do I have Second Baruch? And I do have Second Baruch. 1, 2. And I got 4 Esdras right here. It's funny right here. 4 Esdras. Right in this book too. 4 Esdras. We got 4 Esdras, and we got Second Baruch. Second Baruch, I'm gonna say it's at 6:15. Give me this so I can do you as a marker. 6:15. It says 6:15. Okay, so that was second Esdras. But this one, this four Esdras, was it? I think was it 49. It was. Hold on. Let's go in the beginning. Ooh. Four Esdras 49 and 52. Okay, hold on. I want y'all to watch that. So that second Ezra was talking about like the Leviathan. This four Ezra, this four Ezra right here is saying something different. So it says, I'm gonna read right here. So I stood and looked, and behold, a fiery furnace passed by before me. And when the flame had gone by, I looked, and behold, the smoke remained. And after this, a cloud full of water passed before me, and poured down a heavy and violent rain. And when the rainstorm has passed, drops remain in the cloud. And so he said to me, consider consider it for yourself, for as the rain is more than for as the rain is more than the wait, hold on. I'm getting sorry. Consider it for yourself, for as the rain is more than the drops, and the fire is greater than the smoke. So the quantity that passed was far greater, but the drops and smoke remained. Then I prayed and said, "Do you think that I should live until those days, or who will be alive in those days?" He answered me, saying, "Concerning the signs about which you asked me, I can tell you in part, but I will not sent to you to tell you concerning your life, for I do not know." Well, I want to read five. I want to read five because I'm intrigued. It says, "Not now concerning the signs, behold, the days are coming when those who dwell on the earth shall be seized with great terror, and the way of truth shall be hidden." And says, focus. And the land shall be barren of faith, and and unrighteousness shall be increased. That do sound like Matthew 24. That really do. That really do. That I was about to say, beyond what you yourself see, and beyond what you have heard of the formerly, and the land which you now see ruling shall be waste and untrodden, and men shall see it desolate. But if the Most High grants that you live, you shall see it thrown into confusion after the third period. And the sun shall suddenly shine forth at night, and the moon during the day. Blood shall drip from wood, and the stone shall utter its voice. The people shall be troubled, and the stars shall fall. And one shall reign whom those who dwell on the earth do not expect, and the birds shall fly away together, and the sea of Sodom shall cast up fish, and one whom the many do not know shall make his voice heard by night, and all shall hear his voice. There shall be chaos also in many places. That sounds like now. And fire shall often break out, and the wild beasts shall roam beyond their haunts, and mentorous women shall bring forth monsters, and salt water shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall conquer one another. Then shall reason him, and then shall reason itself, and wisdom shall withdraw into its chambers. It shall be sought by many, but shall not be found, and uh and unrighteousness and unrestraint shall increase on earth. And one country shall, it look like Isaiah. It said one country shall ask, what they shall ask, his neighbor his righteous has righteousness, or anyone who does right pass through you? And it will answer no. And at that time men shall hope but not attain. They shall labor, but their way shall not prosper. These are the signs which I am permitted to tell you. If you pray again and weep as you do now, and fast for 7 days, you shall hear yet greater things than these. So we got Isaiah 59. Where is the book? Right here. We don't know. Probably in the same book. I have no idea. And then we have these. We go to that later. We do a deeper dive on that. So we need, what was it, Baruch 2? Because I got sidetracked. Because this is 4 Ezra's. Okay, it says 2nd Baruch 29 and 4. Yeah, 29 4. Please don't tell me I had the right thing. Oh, I did not have the right one. I didn't. My bad. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Shit. Feel stupid. Okay, no. Second Ezra's and fourth Ezra's was the correct one. I am so sorry. I had the wrong chapter. I think I was at 5 instead of 6. My bad. I apologize. Oh my God, look at this. This sounds like now. Man, second Ezra's is sweet. Like I read, second Ezra's, I love second Ezra's. Okay, so second Baruch, what was it? Second Baruch 6? Let's see. I think, nope. I don't think that's second Baruch. Is that second Baruch? Okay, this is second Baruch. So I gotta go back. Second Baruch, chapter 29 and 4. Second Baruch 29 and 4. Somebody mentioned about Baruch on Instagram. Now, if you don't know Baruch, that's Jeremiah's. Jeremiah mentioned Baruch. He's righteous. Oh boy. Okay, 29 or what? 29 and what? 29 and 4. Yeah, I got it right. Does it talk about the Leviathan again? Second Baruch and 4. We're gonna start at 1. And he answered and said to me, that which will happen at that time bear upon the whole earth. Therefore, we are not looking at that. It says, bear upon the whole earth. Therefore, all who lives will notice it. For at that time I shall only protect those found in these who live. Wait. I shall only protect those found in this land at that time. And it will happen that when all that which shall come to pass in these parts has been accomplished, the anointed one will begin to be re-revealed, and Behemoth shall reveal itself from its place, and the Leviathan will come from the sea, and the two great monsters which I created on the 5th day of creation, and which I shall have kept until that time. And they will be nourishment. They will be nourishment for all who are left. The earth will also yield fruits 10,000-fold, and on one vine will be 1,000 branches, and one branch will produce 1,000 clusters, and one cluster will produce 1,000 grapes, and one grape will produce a quart of wine, and those who hunger will enjoy themselves, and they will moreover see marvels every day, for a wind will go out in front of me, and says every morning to bring the fragrance of aromatic fruits, and in clouds at the end day to distill the dew of the health. It would happen at that time that the treasury of manna will come down again from on high, and they will eat up it in those years, because these are they who will have arrived at the consummation of time. Okay, we finally got done with Baruch and Esdras. Yeah, finally. I know it's past an hour. I'm gonna go. Let's see if we're gonna go for 2 hours. Like seriously, and we not waiting at 71 yet. Hold on, where we at? Okay, we're at 61. So we got 10 more to go. Hey, man, tell me why Enoch is going pretty fast. Like seriously, I saw in those days that long robes were given to those angels, and hosting up their own respective portions of the robes they soared, going. I'm going back to Galilee. Is that they soared going in the directions of the northeast. On the east side. On the east side. The northeast. And I asked the angel, saying unto him, why have those angels hosted these ropes and these ropes and gone off? He said unto me, they have gone in order to make measurements. You know what? I just got it still. Y'all can't really see. I apologize. Going to measurements. Going into measurements. The angel who was going with me also said unto me to make measurements. Wait. It said, going to me, said to me, these angels are the one who shall bring the measuring ropes of the righteous ones, as well as their binding cords, in order that they may lean upon the name of the Lord of the spirits forever and ever. It says, then the elect one shall begin to walk with. It says the elect one shall begin to walk with the. Hold on. The elect ones shall begin to walk with the strength. The strength and righteousness. That's what I see. Strength and righteousness. Strength and righteousness. And these measurements shall reveal all the secrets depths of the earth. Those who have been destroyed in the desert, those who have been devoured by wild beasts, and those who have been eaten by the fish of the sea. It says, so that all return and find hope in the day of the elect one, for there is no one who perishes before the Lord of the spirits, and no one shall perish. And those who are in heaven above and all the power receive a command, one voice and one light like fire. And him the first word, they shall bless and extol and glorify with wisdom. They shall be wise in utterance in the spirit of light, and in the Lord of the spirits he placed the elect one on the throne of glory, and he shall judge all the works of the holy ones in heaven above, weighing in the balance their deeds, and when he shall lift up his accountants in order to judge. I just lost my spot. In order to judge the secret ways of theirs by the word of the name of the Lord of spirits, and the conduct by the method of the righteous judgment of the Lord of spirits. Then they shall all speak with one voice, blessing, glorifying, extorting, sanctifying the name of the Lord of the spirits. Okay, we're going, hold on. My head itches. What's that marker? Oh. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Oh, and wait. And he will summon all forces of the heavens and all the holy ones above, and the elect one and the other forces on the earth and over the waters. On that day, they shall lift up one voice, blessing, glorifying, and extoring in the spirit of the faith in peace and in the spirit of generosity. They shall all say in one voice, blessed is he, and may the name of the Lord of the spirits be blessed forever and evermore. All the vigilant ones in heaven above shall bless him. All the holy ones who are in the heaven shall bless him. All the elect one who dwell in the garden of life shall bless him. It says, every spirit of light that is capable of blessing, glorifying, extolling, and sanctifying your blessed name shall bless him, and all flesh shall glorify and bless your name. And says, with an exceedingly limitless power forever and ever, for the mercy of the Lord of the Spirit is great in quantity, and he is long suffering. All the works and all the dimension of his creation he revealed to the righteous one and the elect ones in the name of the Lord of the spirits. And the Lord commanded the, you know what, to be honest, this, I can't believe I went all the way to 71 and did not stop. Like, seriously, I think personally I think I should stop, like, literally right here. Seriously, I think I should stop right here. I don't know, because this is long. You know what? I'm just going to keep going. Then the Lord commanded the kings, the governors, the high official, and the landlords, and said, yeah, open your eyes and lift up your eyebrow if you are able to recognize the elect one. The Lord of the Spirit has sat down on the throne of his glory, and the Spirit of righteousness has been poured out upon him. The word of his mouth would do the word of his mouth will do the sinners in, and all their oppressions shall be eliminated from his faith. On the day of judgment, all the kings and the governors and the official and the landlord shall see and recognize him, how he sits on the throne of glory, and righteousness is judged before him, and that no nonsensical talk shall be uttered in his presence. And pain shall come up Then pain shall come upon them as on a woman in travail with birth pains, when she gives birth the child into the mouth of the womb, and she suffers from childbearing. One half portion of them shall glance at the other. They shall be terrified and dejected, and pain shall seize them when they see the Son of Man sitting on the throne of glory. And these kings, governing, and all the landlords shall try to bless and glorify and restore him who rules over everything, him who has been concealed. For the Son of Man was concealed from the beginning, and the Most High One preserved him in the presence of his power, and then he revealed him to the Holy One, the Holy and Elect One. It said, the congregation of the righteous shall be planted, and all the elect ones shall stand before him. On the day, all the kings, the governors, the high officials, and those who, wait, oh man, those who rule the earth Those who rule the earth shall fall down before him on their faces and worship and raise their hope in that Son of Man. They shall beg and plead for mercy at his feet. But the Lord of the spirits himself will cause them to be frantic, so that they shall rush and depart from his presence. Their faces shall be filled with shame, and their conscience shall be crowned with darkness. So he will deliver them to the angels for punishment, in order that vengeance shall be executed on them. Oppression of his children and his elect ones shall become quite a scene for the righteous and the elect one. They shall rejoice over the kings, the governors, and the high official and the landlords, because the wrath of the Lord of the Spirit shall. You know what? Let me pause. This is my favorite thing, and I think I got it on wrong. Yeah, I did have it on wrong because it was like low key choking me. Like seriously, it had it on wrong. Like it was choking me. And shall, what shall? Focus. It, rest upon them, and his sword shall obtain from them as a sacrifice. The righteous and the elect one shall be saved on that day, and from there, therefore they shall never see the faces of sinners and oppressors. The Lord of the spirits will abide over them. They shall eat and rise, and they should eat and rest and rise, but that Son of Man forever and ever. The righteous and the elect one shall rise from the earth and shall cease being of downcast face, and they shall wear the garments of glory. These garments of yours shall become the garment of life from the Lord of the spirits. Neither shall your garments wear out, nor your garments come to an end before the Lord of the spirits. In those days, the governor and the kings who possess the land shall plead that he may give them a little breathing spell from the angel of his punishment, to whom they have been delivered, so that they shall fall and worship before the Lord of the spirits. It says, and confess their sins before him. They shall bless and glorify the Lord of the spirits, and confess their sins before him. They shall bless and glorify the Lord of the spirits, and say, blessed is the Lord of the spirits, the Lord of kings, the Lord the rulers, and the master of the rich. And it says, the Lord of glory and the Lord of wisdom, the Lord of wisdom, your power expose every secret thing from generation to generation, and your glory is forever and ever. Deep are your mysteries and numberless, and your righteousness is beyond accountable. Now we have come to know that we should glorify and bless the Lord of kings, him who rules over all kings. Moreover, they shall say, who would that someone had given us a chance so that we should glorify and praise and have faith before his glory. This time, however, we are begging for a little rest, but finding none. We pursue it, but procure it not. Light has vanished from before us, and darkness has become our habitation forever and ever, because we have formerly neither have faith nor glorified the name of the Lord of the spirits and kings, nor glorify the Lord in all his creation. We have put our hope upon the scepters of our empire, empires. Now on the day of our hardship and our tribulation, he is not saving us. It said we had no chance to become believers. For our Lord is faithful in all his works, his judgment and his righteousness, and his judgments have no respects of persons. So we have vanished away from being from before his faith on the account of our deeds, and all our sins are accumulated by righteousness. It says, furthermore, at that time you shall say, our souls are sedated with exploitation money, which could not save us from being cast into the oppressive Sheol. After that, their faces shall be filled with shame, and before that Son of Man, and from before his face they shall be driven out, and the sword shall abide in their midst before his face. Thus says the Lord of the spirits. This is the ordinance and the judgment for the Lord of the spirit, prepared for the judgment. For the governing kings and high officials and landlords. It says, and then I saw in that place other mysterious faces, and I heard the voices of an angels, saying, "These are the angels who descended upon the earth and revealed what was hidden to the children of the people, and led the children of the people astray to commit sin." It says, "In those days Noah saw the earth that she became deformed, deformed, and that her destruction was at hand. And Noah took off from there and went into the extreme ends of the earth, and he cried out to his grandfather Enoch and said to him 3 times with a bitter voice, 'Hear me, hear me, hear me.' And I said unto him, Tell me what this thing is which is being done unto the earth, and for the earth is struggling in this manner and is being shaken. Perhaps I will perish with her in the impact." At that moment there took place a tremendous turbulence upon the earth. Turbulence upon the earth. And a voice from the heaven was heard, and I fell upon my face. That must be the Most High. And then Enoch, my grandfather, came and stood by me, and saying to me, "Why do ye cry out so sorrowfully, and with bitter tears? An order had been issued from the court of the Lord against those who dwell upon the earth, that their doom has arrived, because they have acquired the knowledge of all the secrets of the angels, all the oppressive deeds of Satan's, as well as all their most occult powers, all the powers of those who practice sorcery, all the powers of those who mix many colors, all the powers of those who make molten images, how silver is produced from the dust of the earth, and how bronze is made upon the earth. For lead and tin are produced from the earth like silver. Their source is a fountain instead inside which stands an angel, and he is a running angel. After that, is that Satan? After that, my grandfather Enoch took a hold of me by my hand and raised me up and said to me, "Go, for I have asked the Lord of the spirits regarding this turbulence which is taking place on the earth." He came to say to me, "Because their oppression has been carried out on the earth, and their judgment will be limitless before me on account of the abstract things which they have investigated and experienced. The earth shall perish together with those who dwell upon her, and those who taught them these things will have no haven forever, because they have revealed to them the things which are secret to the condemned ones. But as for you, my son, the Lord of spirits know that you are pure and kind-hearted. You detest the secret things. He has preserved your name for the holy ones. He will protect you from those who dwell upon the earth. He preserved your righteous seed for your kingship in great glory. For your seed will immerse a fountain of righteous and holy ones, and without number forever." After this, he showed me the angels of punishment who are prepared to come and release all the powers of the waters which are underground, to bring judgment and wait, hold on, I messed up. Yeah, wait. And no, I didn't mess up. And destruction unto all who lives and dwell on the earth. But the Lord of the spirits gave an order to the angels who were on duty that they should not rise the waters enclosure, but guard them, for they were the angels who were in charge of the waters. Then I left from the presence of Enoch. Oh, mercy. It says, "In those days the water of God came unto me and said unto me, Noah, your lot has come up before me, a lot without blame, a lot of true love. At this time the Angels are working with wood, making the ark. The angels are working with wood, making the ark, and when it's complete, I shall place my hand upon it and protect it, and the seed of light shall arise from it, and and a substitute generation will come, so that the earth will not remain empty without in habitation. I shall strengthen your seed before me forever and ever, as well as the seed of those who dwell with you. Seeds that dwell with you, seeds that I shall put it to trial on the face of the earth, but it shall be blessed and multiply on the earth in the name of the Lord. And they shall imprison those angels who reveal oppression in that burning valley which my father Enoch had formerly shown me in the west among the mountains of gold, silver, iron, bronze, and tin. I also saw that valley in which there took place a great turbulence and the stirring of the waters. Now, when all these took place, there was produced from that bronze and the fires and fire a smell of sulfur which blended with those waters. This valley of the perversive angels shall continue to burn. It says, per puntive underneath that ground, in respect to its shrouds, they shall be filled with rivers of waters, by which those angels who perverted those who dwell upon the earth shall be punished. Those waters shall be those waters shall become in those days a poisonous drug of the body, and a punishment of the spirit upon the kings, rulers, and exalted ones, and those who dwell on the earth. Lust shall fill their souls, so that their bodies shall be punished. For they have denied the Lord of the spirits. They shall see their own punishment every day, but cannot believe in his name. In portion to the great degree of the burning, is that of their bodies shall be the transmutation of their spirits forever and ever and ever. It says, for there is none that can speak a non-sensual word before the Lord the Spirit. It says, so the judgment shall come upon them, because they believe in debauchery of their bodies and deny the Spirit of the Lord. And these waters will undergo change in those days. For on one hand, when those angels are being punished by these waters, the temperatures of those floods of the waters will alter and become hot. Oh, hell no. Never mind. I don't take water any day. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, hell no. But on the other hand, when the angels get out, those waters of the flood shall be transformed and become cold. Maybe I can take it. I don't know. Probably not hot like hell, but okay. Okay. Then I heard Michael responding and saying, this verdict by which the angels are being punished is itself a testimony to the kings and the rulers who control the world. It says, for these waters of judgment are poison to the bodies of the angel, as well as essential to their flesh. Hence they will neither see nor believe that these waters transform and become a fire that burns forever. Oh hell no. Nope, no pig water. Oh hell no. She says, after that, he gave me instruction on all the secret things found in the book of my grandfather Enoch, and in the parable which was given to him, and he put them together for me in the words of the book which is with me on that day. It says, Michael addressed himself to Raphael, saying to him, the power of the Spirit grabs me and caused me to go up on account of the severity of judgment concerning the knowledge of the secret. It says, who is able to endure the severity of the judgment? It says, which has been executed, and before which one melts away. Michael continues to speak further, saying to Raphael, who is he whose heart does not become sordid in respect to this matter, and whose reins does not become stirred up from the words of judgment which had been pronounced against them. Then it happened that when they stood before the Lord of the spirits, Michael said to Raphael, thus they shall not prosper before the eyes of the Lord, for they have quarreled with the Lord of the spirits, because they have made the image of the Lord. Therefore, all that which have been concealed shall come upon them forever and ever, for neither an angel nor a man should be assigned his role. So those evil ones alone has received their judgment forever and ever. We got 2 more chapters. 2 more. It says, yeah, this is definitely 2 hours. After this judgment, they shall frighten them and make them scream, because they have shown this knowledge of the secret things to those who dwell on the earth. Now, behold, I am naming the names of those angels. These are the names of the first one, that one, S-A-A-K, the fifth, T-R-D, eighth, N-9, B-R, and T-R-A, 12. Look at these names. You're supposed to be at the first one. The names of the angels. Now this one, it says, he is the one who misled all the children of the angels, brought them down from upon the earth, and perverted them by the daughters of the people. And this one right here is the one who gave the children of the holy angel an evil counsel and misled them so that they could defile their bodies by the daughters of the people. This one right here is he who showed the children of the people all the blows of death, who misled Eve, who shown the children of the people how to make instruments of death, such as the shield, the breastplate, the sword, the warfare, and all the other instruments of death to the children of the people. Through the agency, death proceeds against the people. It says, who dwell upon the earth from that day forevermore. The fourth is blank, the one who demonstrated to the children of the people the bitter and the sweet, and revealed to them all the secret of their wisdom. Furthermore, he caused the people to permeate the secret of writing and the use of ink and paper. On account of this matter, there are many who err from eternity to eternity until this very day. For human beings are not created for such purpose, to take up their beliefs with pen and ink. For indeed, human beings were not created but to be like angels, permanently to maintain pure and righteous life. Death, which destroys everything, would have not touched them, but is not been through their knowledge by which they shall perish. Death is now eating us by the means of this power. The fifth blank K, that sounds like a girl name. This name right here sounds like a girl name. Is he who reveals to the children of the people the various whatever of all evil. It says, ooh, this is freaking abortion coming up next. The flagellation of the souls and the demons, the smashing of the embryos in the womb so that it may be crushed. It says the fingers of the souls, snake bite, sunstroke. It says the sons of the serpent, whose name is Tabitha, and this is the name of whatever the chief exile which he revealed to the holy ones while he was still dwelling in the highest in glory. Ooh, it said his name was then whatever, and he spoke to Michael to disclose to him his secret name so that he would memorize this secret name of his so that he could so that he would call it up in an oath in order that they should tremble before him and the oath, and then reveal these to the children of the people and all the hidden things and this power of this oath, for it is the power and strength itself. The evil one placed this oath in Michael's hands. It says these are the secrets of these oaths, and they are sustained by the oath. The heavens was suspended before the creation of the world and forever, but by the earth is fallen upon the waters. From the hidden places of the mountains come beautiful waters. From the beginning of creation. You know what? Beginning of creation and forever. By that oath the sea was created, and he put down for it a foundation of sand which could not be transgressed. At the time of his anger, from the beginning of creation and forever. And by that oath the depths are made firm. They stand still and do not move from their places from the beginning of creation and forever. By the same oath, the sun, the moon complete their courses of travel and did not deviate from the laws made for them from the beginning of creation and forever. And by the same oath, the stars completed their course of travel. If they called their names, he caused them to respond from the beginning and forever. It says likewise the water. I think it needs real lime. It says likewise the waters and their souls, all the winds and their paths travel for all the directions of the winds, the voice of thunder and the light of the lightning, and kept there. Is the reservatory of the hail and the reservatory of the frost, the reservatory of the mist, the reservoirs of the rain and dew are kept there. All these believed and gave thanks in the presence of the Lord of the spirits. They glorified with all their might and pleased him in all their thanksgiving. They shall glorify, exalt the Lord of the spirits forever and ever. It said this oath had been dominated over them. They are preserved by it, and their past are preserved by it, so that their course of travel do not perish. Then there came to them a great joy, and they blessed and glorified and extolled the Lord on account of the fact that the name of that Son of Man was revealed to them. He shall never pass away or perish from before the face of the earth. But those who have led the world astray shall be bound with chains, and their ruinous those who have led the world astray shall be bound with chains. And wait. It said, and their ruinous congregation shall be imprisoned. All their deeds shall vanish from before the face of the earth. Therefore, nothing shall no nothing that is corruptible shall be found. For that Son of Man has appeared and has seated himself upon the throne of his glory, and all the evil shall disappear from before his face. He shall go and tell to that Son of Man, and he shall be strong before the Lord of the Spirit. Here's the end of the third parable of Enoch. Oh, we got set. Yes, finally, it happened And it happened after this that his living name was raised up before that Son of Man, and to the Lord from whom those who dwell upon the earth. It was lifted up in a wind a chariot, it disappeared from among them. From that day on, I was not counted among them, but he placed me between two winds, between the northeast and the wind where the angel took a cord to measure for me the place for the elect and the righteous ones. And there I saw the first human ancestor and the righteous one of all dwelling in that place. Thus it happened after this that my spirit passed out of sight and extended into the heavens, and I saw the sons of the holy angels walking among the fiery flame. Their garments was white, and their outcoats and the light of their faces snow. Was like snow. And also I saw two rivers of fire, the light of which fire was shining like this. It says, then I fell upon the face before the Lord of the Spirits, and the angel Michael, one of the archangels, sieging me by my right hand and lifted me up, led me out into all the secrets of mercy, and he showed me all the secrets of righteousness. He also showed me all the secrets of the extreme ends of the heaven, all the reservatories of the stars, and the luminaries for where they had come out to shine before the faces of the holy ones. He carried off my spirit, and I, Enoch, was in the heaven of heavens. Then I saw in the midst of that light a structure built of crystals, and between these crystal tongues of living fire. And my spirit saw a ring which encircled this structure of fire. On its four sides were rivers full of living fire, which encircled it. Moreover, seraphim, cherubim, and Ophium, the sleepless ones who guard the throne of his glory, also encircled it. And I saw countless angels, 100,000 times 100,000, 10 million times 10 million, encircling that house. Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Phinehas, and numerous other holy angels that are in the heavens above go in and out of that house. It says Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel, and Phinehas, and numerous other holy angels that are countless. With them is the Ancient of Days. His hair is white and pure like wool. So it's both. It's white and it's pure like wool. And it says, and their garment is, and his garments is indescribable. I fell on my face, my whole body mortified, and my spirit transformed. It says, then I cried with a great voice by the Spirit of the power, blessing, glorifying, and extoring. It says, and those are the, it says like pure wool. It says, and those are the blessings which were forth out of my mouth, being well pleasing in the presence of the Ancient of Days. Then the Ancient of Days came with Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Phinehas, and 100,000 and 10 million times 100,000 angels that are countless. Then an angel came to me and greeted me and said to me, you son of man, who are born in righteousness. It says, and upon whom righteousness has dwelt, the righteousness of the Ancient of Days will not forsake you. He added and said to me, he will proclaim peace to you in the name of the world that is to become. For from here proceeds peace since the creation of the world. So it shall be unto you forever and ever. Everyone that will come to exist and walk shall follow your paths, since righteousness never forsake you. Together will you shall be their dwelling place, and together with you shall be their portions. They shall not separate from you forever and ever and ever. There shall be length of days with that Son of Man, and peace to righteous ones. His path is upright for the righteous, in the name of the Lord of the spirits, forever and ever. Finally, we are. Yo, I'm so happy we're done. Has been the longest live there is. And if there was some reading book chapters, I don't know. This has been long. Oh Lord have mercy. That was long. I don't know how many chapters that was. That probably at least like 20 some chapters. So thank you all for watching. Have a blessed day and bye.